Music's kind of loud. Let's try this. There we go. Yeah, I didn't want it all the way gone. That's better. Hope everybody's having a great morning. We are getting ready to do some streaming. I thought I'd do something maybe a little bit different today. Let's see. How else if I get on the right scene here? Hey, that's better. So, whoa, where is that going? I don't know what that thing is doing. Let me go ahead and put the headset on, and we'll get things going from there. So, I got to go to work tonight, as the stream title says. I got called yesterday. Yesterday was my last day of vacation. And so they called me last night and said, hey, we're sending you to Switzerland tomorrow. So be ready to go. So that's what I'm planning. I got trying to get set here. I got a few hours where I can get a stream in. I wanted to do that because I know I didn't really stream earlier this week. And so, I felt like I needed to get a stream in. So I'm gonna do something real quick. My headset does not appear to be level. So y'all have seen me do this before. I'll tell you what, I'll turn the music down just a touch more for you. Let me check the levels here. I think that's better. All right, so I'm going to put the headset on and then click the mouse button, and hopefully we'll get some better horizontal calibration, because it seems a little bit off. I don't really know if that's any better, but we'll roll with it. All right, so something a little bit different today. I've never flown these missions. So I figured, why not do some of these missions? Because I know a lot of people do the single player stuff. And in fact, I don't even need SRS, do I? So let's turn that off. A lot of people fly the single player stuff, and I have never even messed with it. So it'll be a learning experience and maybe some fun. So let's see what we can do here. I do have a suspicion that there's going to be some wingman involvement. So let's see what the mission is first off. We got an Apache giving us 19 rockets times 2. Okay, so we got 2 pods of rockets. We got the gun. We got the FCR. Yeah, we don't have an RFI, but we'll roll with it. Internal aux fuel tank. So we got the Robbie tank, and that means that we only have 300 rounds of 30 millimeter instead of the standard 1200. And I'm sorry, I got rub my eye, and I got to take a sip of coffee. All right, looks like all right, so we got 2 racks of Hellfires, each with 2 kilos and 2 Limas. Situation, we're in Syria. Artillery barrage. Southwest Aleppo, the Syrian Arab army abandoned the facility. Much of the garrison's infrastructure suffered heavy damage. Bunkers had Scud launchers withstood the attack. Scud missiles were left unharmed. ISIS fighters took over the Scuds. ISIS will likely attempt to use them as soon as possible before they lose them, and we're going to strike the Scuds. So, 4-2 ARB. I thought they were out of Korea, but okay. We're at Taftanis, and we're going to combine with Turkish helicopters to attack the Scud base. We're expecting SA-6s defending the garrison, and we got F-16s performing SEAD. Okay, call sign Slayer 4-1. We're fight lead. We've got 4 Apaches. Task is to strike and destroy as many of these Scud launchers as possible. Each is going to have 4 kilos and 4 Limas and 2 pods of rockets. We got HIPs out there. We got F-16s doing SEAD. Oh, quick note. We, at least when I was flying Apaches, we called it SEAD. We didn't call it SEAD. It's not DEAD. It's SEAD and DEED. Just so everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say it, because I will not say SEAD, because it's not what it is. Not what we ever called it anyway. So, all right, hold at hold point 1 near, or hold point near waypoint 1 until the F-16s take out the SA-6, then fly to BP-53. Once they're searched for and destroy Scud launchers, weapons free. Return fire on the SA-6 in case the F-16s are unsuccessful. All right. Constance image shows the Aleppo Scud garrison. We got the medium range missile battalion, 8 TELs, all loaded. 3 Scuds are already in firing positions. Only 1 of the 5 remaining TELs has been located, and Scud positions will likely have changed. Heavy machine gun, anti-air mounted on pickup trucks, BRDMs, SA-18s. Man, this looks crazy. We got technicals, we got BTRs and BMPs on the way. Main highways that intersect southwest of the base. Okay, so we'll be looking for them to come in from the southwest. The Syrian Arab Army controls the area east of the Scud garrison. Will engage if you get within their range. Okay, so don't go to the east. And watch the highway to the southwest. All comms are via DCS standard comms. Okay, so let's look at this. We got some graphics. All right, so we're going to hold here in HA-52 after departure, waiting for the F-16s to do their thing, then proceed via the route to BP-53. From there, we'll do a search. If we can't find them, we'll conduct a movement to contact. Sounds good. So which way is this oriented? There's no north arrow, so I'm going to assume north is up. We got TEL here. SA-6 batteries to the southwest. Okay, and we are going to be approaching from the south. I'm sorry, SA-6 to the southeast. We're approaching from the southwest, which means that when those other trucks and vehicles come up, they're going to be coming up our tail. So that's not fun. All right. Wonder if this stuff is going to be on the kneeboard. Next kneeboard. Okay. I gotta see. I got voice attack running. Next kneeboard. Next page. Next page. Okay. Oh, there it is. Cool. It did work. It just didn't show up right away. All right. Hopefully this is a hot start. We'll get in. We just reviewed the mission and the mission parameters, so... Oh, and of course it's not on, so... Feel like I'm in contention. Alright, after starting, take a few moments to add points to TSD. These points are on the keyboard. Sure. Alrighty. Looks like we got our teammates out here. Everybody's ready. 1, 2, 3, we got 4 others. We got some hips. Alright. Let's get the FCR powered up because we are certainly going to use that since it is available. It's going to irritate. Of course not. We don't have an RFI yet. Alright, weapons. Let's get the codes set up. This is just my normal setup. I probably don't need to do it for this particular mission, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright. We got our codes set up. We got 300 rounds of 30, so that's a limitation. We got 8 Hellfires, 4 of each type. We got 38 rockets. Let's check this out. Gun burst set to 10. Missiles are set. Rockets, we got 38 PDs. We'll fire those in pairs. And man range to 800. Alright. Let's get the TAS up. And while we're doing that, let's get George's window open. Well, I didn't set up the ASC until around 12. What's going on here? Huh. Okay. TSD. Let's go attack phase. Show. Current route. I believe the route is already loaded. I'm going to leave this on threat, just because we have templated threat. We want to know where they are. And I think we're good as far as the show page goes. Let's look at the points. We got target 1, target 2. We got waypoint 1, waypoint 2, waypoint 3. So, page down. Alright. Let's see if voice attack is going to help. Page down. There we go. Page down. Page down. Page down. Next kneeboard. Alright, so we have what is this? 0005. We'll add these in. just to have them, since this is what the mission is called for. So was it 30? I don't even know if it was 31 November, but we'll roll with it. Charlie Victor 0005 8328. Altitude somehow I don't think that is correct. Yeah, this is supposed to be 37 Sierra. So why did it give us 31 whatever? Because we weren't aligned when we pulled up that page. I don't think there's any way for me to delete this. Alright. That's okay. We'll do it again. Is it 37 Sierra? See, now it's tracking. 0005 8328, which should be where we're sitting right now, actually. So yeah, that's better. All right, add control measure HA. Free is going to be, this is going to be holding area 52. Charlie Victor 0313 8941. $10.54. Okay, next is BP1. Type is going to be a BP. Free is BP1. And Charlie Alpha 2718 0128. $12.69, that looks correct. Alright, last one. Control measure EU. Pretext is MBM. That long is Charlie Alpha 2743 0508. Now it's 1427. That's the Scud Garrison, so that should be hopefully center mass of the Scud Garrison. All right, page down. Page down. Guess that's the only page we got. Next kneeboard. Next kneeboard. Okay. We got to check this stuff.
Losing 2-1. Airborne.
Last kneeboard. Okay, we'll just leave that up. All right, everything's aligned. Hips are on their way. Let's go ahead and get the engine started and try this out. While the engines are cranking, I'm going to run an ad because That way... Oh, is it going to let me? It may not let me. Alright, 6 minutes until the ad starts. 7 minutes, just about. That's alright. We'll roll with it. Alright. Andrew, good morning. We are gonna try something a little bit different today. We're doing one of the missions. One of the built-in missions. So it's the first one. It's called Scudbusters. Excuse me. I have not done any of these missions before, so yeah, it's something new. Last kneeboard. Page up. Yes, sir. Using voice attack. Page up. Aviate goat. Good morning. We're doing one of these missions. Built-in missions. Page up. Page up. I have to be very clear with voice attack. Page up. Page up. There we go. Page down. Page down. Hey, Aviate Goat. Good afternoon. 15:45, so that puts you
Losing 2-1.
somewhere in Western Europe.
At 1,700.
Alright, spooling up. Uzi
Losing 2-1. On station at Bull 250 for 17 at 1,700.
Page down. Page up. Page up. Page up. Last kneeboard. Machine, good morning. Yeah, it's not the best, but in VR it's very helpful. So all right, looks like we're ready to go. They're ready to go. I think they're spooled up over there, and maybe one over there. So let's go video. APU's off, parking brake is released, George is ready. Here we go. Next kneeboard. Next kneeboard. Next kneeboard. Okay. I figured it would give me a comp card, but guess not. Get a little hover power check in. Looks like we're pretty light. 80%. That's not too bad. Alright, here we go. Don't ever want to fly over the top of another helicopter, so we'll fly off to the side. This is honestly too close as well, but not a whole lot we can do about that. Just try to avoid them as much as possible and not fly over them, because it really is not good for rotor blades.
SA6.
So.
Contact bearing 079 428. 7 o'clock.
Officially insane.
2, rejoin.
Alright,
3, rejoin.
here we go.
4, rejoin. 4, contact bearing 079 for
I don't understand how these guys are picking up contacts. Looks like we got some smoke off in the distance, so maybe the seed has been effective. Frequency. Let's get site select FCR and...
Saber, Slayer 6, move to holding area 52. Stand by for SEAD results.
It's not SEAD, it's seed. Seed. Seed! Damn it. In position to the right. Alright. Do we have everybody here? F2. Alright, looks like everybody's here. F2. F1. That actually looks pretty good. Let's do this. Let's get George looking out for me.
Slaving. Deslaving.
Why is George looking over there? Tell me George
Roger.
is broken.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Tell me George is... Oh. There we are.
Roger. Slaving. Deslaved.
My acquisition source was set to Charlie 5-1. That was the problem. Instead of being set to TADS. Alright. We are at holding area 5-3. We're going to set up in a left orbit. Clear left. Stay out of the town. Actually, I should probably just set it down. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll just set it down and wait.
In position to the left.
I know you're in position to the left. Don't crash into the trees. Alright, yeah, we're going to go ahead and set down in the direction of waypoint 1, which is our next waypoint. Waiting the results of the seed. Go ahead, stop the radar scan. F2. F2. Oh my goodness. They don't know what to do. Oh, just don't crash into each other. What's this guy doing? Just land, people. F1. Oh my goodness. Fly menu. I don't really have any way to know when the seed strike is successful or not, so other than waiting on a radio call. I mean, the hips are still over there. I don't know what they're doing. They're just circling, burning gas. Just land, dude. I don't get it. Alright, well, I don't know. So, I don't know if there's going to be a radio call or what. Maybe they're waiting for us to get somewhere. F10. There's Bullseye. Alright, well, not quite sure what the deal is. We're gonna move on. F1. F1. Yeah. I don't know.
And slaving. I'm deslaved.
Other than sitting here waiting, I don't know what else to do. So, we're just gonna move out. I mean, the hips are waiting, it looks like. Oh, he landed. All right. F2. Hey, everybody landed. Oh my goodness, in a proper, almost proper formation too. F1. Kind of in a herringbone. All right, let's go direct to waypoint 1. Off we go. Hopefully the seed was successful. How do you get your teenager to be so well behaved?
3, rejoin. 2, rejoin.
I got an 11-year-old and she's pretty well behaved. Now it's the 8-year-old that's... Ugh. My 8-year-old, she is the sweetest thing ever, but she will... When she gets her mind set on something, God help you if you're obstructing her vision. All right. Let's get on with this mission. Hopefully seed was successful. Otherwise, we're gonna find ourselves working on some SA6s as well. Alright, 110's probably a good cruising speed. We'll stay nice and low here. SAS saturated. I haven't touched anything. Getting SAS saturated. That's awesome. Alright, let me reset the sleeves. Alright.
SA6, 11 o'clock.
Ooh.
Searching.
Alright, so I'm gonna say that the seed strike has not been successful yet. I mean, there's tons of smoke over there, but we're still getting pinged by an SA6, so... Page down. Page down.
SA6, 11 o'clock. Searching.
Right.
Slaving.
Slave
Deslave.
that way. And start a scan. All right, if you're just joining, we're doing a one of the built-in missions here in DCS World for the Apache. It's the Scud Busters mission. It's the very first one that comes up when you select the missions option and the for the Apache. So we are trying it out. I only have a little bit of time to stream today. I've got a trip tonight. Headed off to Switzerland. So that's kind of neat. I haven't been to Switzerland in a few months. So looking forward to the trip. Tankers PT test. I'm afraid to ask what a Tankers PT test is.
Slayer 6, UAV reports light armor and trucks moving west on the highway south of Aleppo.
Moving west on the highway south of Aleppo. Ooh, Jesus, tree. Got a little closer. Okay, so we're going to expect some targets on that highway.
Slaving. Deslaving. And slave. I'm deslaved.
Interesting. All right. Fly menu. F1. F5. F5.
Flight. 2, roger.
We're going to transition formations here.
3, roger.
Can fix those radio comms. Usually it's when you make a call like that over the radio, the internal, the response is just going to be in gun order, in aircraft order, so you'd make that call like you'd say you know, whatever the formation is and whatever your brevity words are for that, and then the response would be 2, 3, 4, if there's any response at all. There we go. Turn left. We got some wires. I don't. I highly doubt the proficiency of my wingmen here, so we're going to go over the wires.
1 o'clock. Searching.
Because I have a feeling that they would crash into the wires. F2. F1. Jesus. That was a cluster. F2. F1. Hey, F4 is having a rough go back there. F2. F1. Oh my goodness. F2. F1. Like I'm only doing 100 knots. It's not like I'm going crazy fast or anything. But waypoint 3 is the release point. Once we hit that, we'll drop down to NOE and make our way to BP54. And then see what we can find. I have a feeling, looking at the terrain from here, that we're not going to be in the most advantageous spot at the BP. So it almost looks like it's kind of in a low ground.
Contact bearing 032 for 5. 4, contact bearing 032 for 5.
Alright. We hit the release point.
4, contact bearing 033 for 5.
033 for 5. Alright, well. We're going to slow down about 60, 70 knots. Drop down here a little bit lower.
4, contact bearing 037 for 4.
037 for 4, okay. FCR's not picking anything up yet, so I don't know what you're doing way up there in the stratosphere, but...
And slave. I'm deslaved.
Nothing. Little slow, we'll pick the speed back up. Work our way up to this battle position.
Contact bearing 03043.
Whoa, okay.
3, contact bearing 03142.
And slave. Deslaving.
3, contact bearing 03142. 3, contact bearing 03042.
Well,
Roger. Deslaving.
3, contact bearing 02642.
alright. Fly menu. F1. F1.
SA6, 11 o'clock. Searching.
Roger. Deslaving.
Alright.
On station at Bullseye 251 for 16
F12.
at 1,600. Losing 2-1, pushing from waypoint 0 at 1,600.
Slaving. Deslaving.
Oh.
Tracking target. In range. Ready to fire. Pausing Hellfire.
3,
Firing.
I don't know what you see, George, but...
contact bearing 015 for 3.
Alpha? Got some wheeled vehicles out there?
Lasers off. I'm deslaved.
These are... Okay.
Laser on. I'm up, rockets. Rocket set to 2.
Alright.
Missile, forward.
4, contact bearing 004 for 3.
Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Okay, we got the BTR-80.
Missile, forward.
And slaved. I'm deslaved. Roger. Empty slaved. Blazing. Lasers off. Blazing.
Missile.
Gun one.
Forward.
Firing.
Missile. Missile. Forward.
Lasers off. Empty slaved.
Trees.
Roger. Deslaved. Slaving. Deslaving. Blazing. Firing. Pausing Hellfire.
Missile.
Firing.
Forward.
Engaging.
Stay on him, George. Okay, George is sucking ass.
Lasers off. Deslaved. Blazing.
What are you lasing, dude? Fly menu. F1.
4, contact bearing 002
F1.
for 2.
F6.
Flight. Attack primary target and rejoin.
Passing rockets.
Copy. 4, copy. 3, roger.
Alright, this is probably not the best idea, but George is failing miserably here. Like he's not tracking anything. So I don't understand what the deal is.
SA-6. 12 o'clock. Searching.
We'll stay nice and low, and maybe that SA-6 can't do anything to us. Get inside his minimum range and
Lasers off. Target destroyed.
great job, F-16s.
Rotor RPM low.
Slayer 6,
Rotor
Weasel
RPM
Flight
low.
reports SAM threat is down. Fly route and move to battle point. Engage brief targets.
Thanks. Great job there, F-16s. Oh, somebody's shooting. Who's shooting?
Engine 1 out.
Whoa, who's shooting?
Engine 1 out. Rotor RPM low. Engine 1 out. Rotor RPM low. Engine 1 out. Rotor RPM low. Engine 1
Who's shooting
out.
at me?
Rotor RPM low.
Okay.
Engine 1 out. 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 Engine 1 out.
Not quite sure what happened there, but we lost our tail, obviously. It's over there. Magic BBs once again. Thanks, DCS. Alright, let's do this.
Flight. Engage targets of opportunity.
Okay. They don't want to answer. I wonder if they think I'm dead.
Flight. Attack primary target and RTB.
They must think I'm dead or something. I don't know. Let's see where they're going. They're RTB. They said screw it. What the hell? Okay. We got a George that refuses to engage targets. We've got wingmen who just give up. This is great. I love it. I love it. Awesome mission there. Awesome mission there, ED. Awesome mission. Well, it's not so much the mission, it's the AI. All right. That was my first go. Now I understand what I'm dealing with. So it's always about the mission. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, we're going to give it another go, except this time we're going to do it a little bit differently. And basically, we're going to tell the wingmen to beat it. Because they're about worthless. Oh, I do? Well, let me see. Oh, look at that. Now it's gone. Wonder why that was there. Alright. Thanks. Tricky Tricker. Hope you're doing well this morning. I gotta go fly tonight. This afternoon, actually, so don't have too much longer to stream because I gotta head to the airport at like 2:30. So, but I'm all packed. Everything's ready to go, so it shouldn't be too bad. Headed to oh jeez, I forget the indefinite article. Is it Der or is it D? Der Schweiz, or is it Die Schweiz? Switzerland. I don't know. We're just going to go direct to waypoint 1. Once we have a map. Leaving the lights off. ASC's on. FCR's on. Alright, I think we are all set up. Just waiting on the INUs to align. Still on call today and tomorrow, first one, yeah. I was on vacation until yesterday, and then last night scheduling called and gave me this trip. So it seems like a bunch of people called out sick for today because a bunch of trips started opening up late last night. Thankfully, I got a fly-in seat, so I can at least bump my landings up by a couple weeks. So I won't pumpkin on in the first week of June. It'll be like the third week of June unless I can get another flying seat. But I got a line for next month, and it's all IRO. So I'm trying to trade for some more flying seats, but who knows? We'll see how that works out. Yeah, it's like almost like there's something going on this weekend, or people are like having post-Easter hangover or something. I don't know. All right, we got Matt Fowler's coming to fly. APU's off, parking brakes released, George is up, here we go. Hey, wait a minute. I put in a route. What happened to waypoint 1? Dude. That was really weird. I don't know why waypoint 1 disappeared off the route. I don't recall deleting it. Oh well. Off we go.
Rotor RPM high.
Oh, shut up, Eddie.
2, rolling. 3, rolling.
We'll try to fly neighborly and not fly over these guys. But also try not to fly into a light pole. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Why did waypoint 1 fall off the route? That's really weird.
2, mud spike, 7 o'clock. 2, rejoin.
Alright.
Saber, Slayer 6, move to holding area 52. Stand by for SEAD results.
2,
Kiss
contact
my
bearing
ass.
0794228. 2, contact bearing 0794228.
We're gonna do this my way. Since we have to account for DCS AI being, you know, all-knowing but incompetent, as in George, incompetent. Jesus, what is going on here? All right, let's try this again. Trim, attitude, altitude. There we go. Fly straight. Straighten up and fly right. I should have just went to waypoint 2, but... in fact, let's do it. Let's go direct to 2. No need to go to 1. Alright, this works. FCR is still pointed up towards Aleppo, so that's fine. F2. guess 3 and 4 said, screw it. We ain't flying this mission. See, that's... Great job, DCS. It's an awesome mission. F1. I don't understand what the deal is. It's really weird. Why did waypoint 1 fall off? I had it selected earlier. There we go. We'll add it back in. Still going to waypoint 2. Why are we descending? I didn't even touch the collective. I'm holding it. Like, so it shouldn't be moving. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I do this for you all. I do it for you all. Be nice if they made some Germany missions. That would be cool. I didn't see any in the mission launcher though. All I saw were the standard Syria, the Caucasus missions. I think that was about it. There may have been 1 or 2 of them. Maybe there was like some Nevada. I'm not sure. Oz! Good morning, because I'm pretty sure it's morning where you are. Very early morning, but it's morning nonetheless. Morning. With Hellfires. George just wasn't, George just wasn't doing, wasn't tracking. Like he said he was. He was lazy.
UAV reports light armor and trucks moving west on the highway south of Aleppo.
Okay. He was lazing. Had a big box. But he wouldn't actually lock up the target. I don't quite understand what the deal was. So, we're going to go try it again. You know what I did not do is I didn't set up my show pages, so... That's why nothing's showing up. That works. So we're inside the threat ring of the SA-6. F2. Yeah, I don't know where those other 2 aircraft are, but apparently they weren't ready to launch when we were. F1. F10? Yeah, they're still back at base. That's great. Very helpful. Very helpful. F1. F1. Yeah, no, I apologize. It's, I don't know where those other 2 aircraft are. They're, well, I do know where they are. They're hanging out back at base. Not sure exactly why. They didn't launch when we did. Maybe they just weren't spooled up and ready. I don't know. I mean, I waited for the INUs to align, so I'm sure they could have done the same. Alright. So, my tactic this time is to go in guns blazing. We'll see how that works out for us.
Slaving. Deslave. Roger. Deslave.
We got shot down by a Magic BB last time. It was shot out our engine, and then I think yeah, we didn't start spinning until I hit the ground sideways, so that was my own doing there. But all right, so we can't go east because there is Syrian Arab army there. Last kneeboard. One thing I do like about this open kneeboard is that there's a clock at the bottom, so I can see exactly what time it is in the real world, so I know how much time I got left. I got about 30 minutes-ish left before I gotta really break station and get ready to go to work. Do some IFR flying here. I follow roads. Alright, let's kill the FCR for now.
Roger. Slave. De-slave.
Alright, we'll get it back up. Let's see if we can pick up any targets.
Contact bearing 03444.
034 for
Contact
4.
bearing 03344.
Why is my FCR not picking them up?
2. Contact bearing 03344.
And slave. De-slaving.
2. Contact bearing 03444.
Let's see if George can find them.
Hellfire's up.
2.
I'm up
Contact
here
bearing
at 1,000 feet now.
03344. 2. Contact bearing
Slaving.
03244.
De-slaving.
2. Contact bearing
Slaving. I'm de-slaved.
2. Contact bearing
Laser on.
02744.
Are we in
2.
range?
Contact bearing 02644. 2. Contact bearing
Engaging.
02944. 2. Contact bearing 02944.
Okay.
2. Contact bearing 03144. 2. Contact bearing
Slow way
04144.
down.
2. Contact
Lasers
bearing
off. Good effects on target.
02944.
And slave. I'm de-slaved.
2. Contact bearing 04144.
Laser on. Engaging.
In position to the left.
Fly
2.
mini.
Contact bearing 02944.
F1.
2. Contact bearing
F6.
04144.
Flight. Attack primary target and rejoin.
2. Contact bearing 02843.
Lasers off. Good effects. Good effects.
Ooh, getting a little squirrely on the
Slaving.
cursor.
Contact bearing
I'm de-slaved.
03044. 2.
Laser on.
Contact bearing 02843.
Engaging.
2. Contact bearing 02843.
Lock him up, George. You're not gonna hit him that way.
Lasers off. Target Roger. De-slaving. Blazing. Engaging.
Saber, Slayer 6, Weasel Flight reports SAM threat is down. Fly route and move to battle point. Engage brief targets.
Lasers off. Those are good hits. And slave. De-slave. Blazing. Lasers off. Roger, engaging.
Let's see if that RF Hellfire hits.
Blazing. Lasers off.
I mean, kinda hit.
And slave. Deslaving. Tracking target.
Alright. Alright, I don't like the way this is going. Fly menu. F1. F1. F5.
Flight. Engage targets of opportunity.
Where is he? F2? F1. Why is he...
Missile, forward.
Alright, we got too close.
Missile, left.
No air visibility on target.
Missile, aft.
Jesus, they're going to town.
Missile, aft. Missile, aft.
Well, hopefully that's my wingman shooting and not those guys.
Blazing. Rocket quantity to 2.
Contact bearing 02142.
Lasers off. Deslave.
Missile, forward left.
Blazing. Negative. Out of range.
Rotor RPM high.
Match and shoot.
Imagine shoot. What the hell are you talking about, dude? Oh my god.
I don't know where he went.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know where my wingman is. He's not communicating like where he is. He's about worthless. Alright, fly menu. Fly menu. F1. F7.
Flight. Join up.
Okay, where is he? F2. F1. He's on my wing. Or is he? That may have been the other flight. Let's see. Let's see. What is going on? No, he's right there. The fuck is he doing? All right.
2, rejoin.
Thanks, 2.
Negative, that's too far.
428.
I will launch some damn missiles then.
4, rejoin.
Laser. Roger.
Contact
Empty slave.
bearing 079. 428.
Laser on.
3, contact bearing 079. 428.
Lasers off. I'm deslaved. Laser on. Lasers off. Those are good hits. Roger. I'm deslaved. Blazing.
Okay, I have no idea where that missile went, but apparently it hit a BRDM. No missiles. Alright. Fly menu. F1. F1. F6.
Flight. Attack primary target and rejoin.
4.
Lasers off. Deslaving.
Alright. Fine.
2.
Blazing.
Contact bearing 020.2.
Match and shoot.
Fly menu. F1. F4.
Flight. Cover me.
See if we can take out these Scud launchers with rockets. Sure.
Contact bearing 012.1.
OZ-21. Airborne.
Taking fire.
Missile. Forward left. Engine 2 out.
Haha! Took us
2
out.
out. Rotor RPM 5. Engine 2 out. Rotor RPM 5.
George couldn't save it. So, all right. So, here's the problems I see with this mission. First off, the AI is no help. They're not doing a damn thing except flying on my wing. So, like, I told them to engage targets a whole bunch of times, and they did nothing. So I don't know if this mission is... I don't know what the deal is with the mission. I'm not going to say it can't be done, because I'm sure it can be done. It's just, I don't think it can be done the way that ED intended it to be done. It certainly isn't what's the right way to say it? It's not working very well. I'll put it that way. I'm going to try it one more time. We'll restart it and give it one more go, because that's about all I have time left for. So the extremely frustrating part is that the AI wingmen aren't doing what you're telling them to do. And I don't understand why that is. But we'll try one more time. I don't know. Am I doing something wrong? Is there something that you guys know that I don't? That is why this is not working? Or might be why this isn't working? Because I'm kind of at a loss. Like I'll go in and do it my way. Like I said, I'll go in and I'll do it my way. We'll see. I mean, that's what I did last time, and it's all great, except the AI wingmen aren't responding, so it's hard to get things done when the AI wingmen don't do what they're supposed to do. Let's see here. Alright, that's me. He's running. He's running. And he's running. So... two, three, four. Okay. Everybody's running. Go direct to waypoint 3. I'm gonna cut out this route business. There's no point to it. George is up. Waiting on a map. Two to fly, APUs off, parking brakes released. Here we go. about 2? How about 3?
Mud spike, 1 o'clock.
Well, sounds like 3's
Join,
up.
join.
And 4's up.
2,
Alright.
contact bearing 07942.
I don't care about them.
Saber, Slayer 6, move to holding area 52. Stand by for SEAD results.
Morning.
2, contact bearing 07942.
Alright. I'm gonna pull the guts out of it and go.
3, contact bearing 07942.
Roger. I'm deslaved.
Alright. How far do we got? 23 clicks. 6 minutes, so it's not too far. To waypoint 3. I don't even know if we'll make it that far before we start slowing down to look for targets. We should. If I remember correctly, 3 was the release point, and then we worked our way up to the battle position when we had all that on the map. But I didn't bother putting that in this time, because it's a pain. I did get Germany, and I've flown it just a little bit. Flew it a couple days ago on the contention server, just trying it out. Didn't get to see a whole lot because I kept getting shot. And then I flew it the other night, kind of messing around, just flying through Berlin to see it. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a great looking map. Looking forward to seeing some like some campaign type missions on it. I'm sure somebody's probably got a server out there with like a foothold or a gray flag or some type of mission like that. I haven't looked, honestly. I haven't had a ton of time to do so. So been spending a lot of free time doing other things. I was on vacation all last week, so and then coming back, just trying to get back into the swing of things and get everything in the house squared away and
Airborne.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. So looking forward to seeing what people are going to be able to do with it as far as mission makers. Vacation was good. We went on a cruise. Took the family on a cruise. And left out of Florida. Went over to the Bahamas. That was really nice. We went to, so it was a Disney cruise, and Disney's got their own little island resort out there that is basically just for the cruise ships. All the workers there, they work on the boat, and then when the boat docks, they all get off and they run the island. And then when the boat leaves, before the boat leaves, they pack it all up and all the workers get back on. So that island was really nice. Safe, private. You don't have to worry about anything. The drinks are expensive, but 2 strawberry daiquiris on the beach is like $30. 30? No, I think it was $40 after the tip.
Air 6, UAV reports light armor and trucks moving west on the highway south of Aleppo.
But it was nice. It's a nice vacation. Good to get away for a little bit and hang out with the family. And okay, I don't know what that was about. Why did it do that? That's probably voice attack doing something stupid. doing something it's not supposed to do. Yeah. Don't get me started on Disney prices. Oof. Let's just say that we've been planning this particular cruise. We've been planning to go on a Disney cruise for a couple of years. Putting money away for it because it's not cheap. We just didn't know
2-1, passing waypoint 1 at 1,700.
Until last year after we got our I got my vacation award, and it was awarded right over the kids' spring break, so it actually worked out to go at that time. Alright, we're going to come in high, I think.
And slave. De-slave.
Oh, we're already picking stuff up. Or George is, anyway. What do you see, George? Aha. I'm thinking maybe this ground vehicle is the one that I need to be aiming for, because that is probably the radar for the SAM system.
Tracking target. Laser on. Hellfire's up.
Alright. What kind of range we got, George? Out of range still. That tracks. Based on where his sensor crosshair is, and the FCR, which is at the limit of the range, the FCR outline there.
4.
4 what? In position to the right. Okay, thanks. Thanks, 4. Alright, George has got him locked up.
3. Contact bearing 04445. 2. Contact bearing 04445.
They're all gonna tell me about it.
2. Contact bearing 04145. 4. Contact bearing 04145.
Alright, so doing this a little bit differently.
04145.
Doing this a little bit differently this time.
4. Contact bearing 04145.
Once we take out the radar, the SA-6 shouldn't be a threat,
3.
so...
Contact bearing 04145.
I'm up, Rocket.
4.
Lasers off.
Contact bearing
De-slaving.
03845.
Hellfire's up.
4. Contact bearing 04245.
There's a lot of targets out there.
4. Contact bearing 04345. 2. Contact bearing 04144.
That's what we're...
2. Contact bearing 04044.
Don't care about the Scud launchers just yet.
Contact bearing 042.
In range. Ready to launch.
Alright, what do we got for range? 63? Rifle.
Engaging.
3. Contact bearing 03843.
Lock him up, George. IT. Come on, man.
2.
Thank you.
Position to the left. 4. Contact bearing 037 for 3. 2.
Lasers off.
Contact bearing
Good effects on target.
052 for 3.
Okay.
2. Contact bearing 052 for 3.
And slave. De-slaving.
Slaver, Slayer 6, Weasel Flight reports SAM threat is down. Fly route and move to battle point. Engage brief targets.
Uzi 2-1 on station at Bulls 249 for 2. Contact bearing 039 for 2. Uzi 2-1 pushing from waypoint 0 at 1,600.
APC.
Blazing.
Fly menu. F2. F1. F1. See, he's not engaging. He didn't Roger. He didn't say he's engaging.
Contact bearing 03342.
Firing.
2. Contact bearing 04542.
Lasers off. Good effects, good effects.
Yeah, right?
Contact bearing
Roger.
03542.
Deslaving. Laser on. Engaging.
Trying to take care of the armored threat. Everything that's going to shoot at us.
Lasers off. Target destroyed. And slaved. Deslaved.
Okay, not sure what's going on there. Lots of fuel trucks. Got Scud launchers.
And slaved. I'm deslaved.
BTR.
Laser on. Roger, engaging. Lasers off. And slaved. Deslaved. Target acquired.
Missile, forward.
Okay, got too close. So let's get back out.
Missile, aft.
There's no way he can see me. Come on.
Target lost.
Let's make some space, and then we'll come back.
Missile, aft right.
Seriously?
Missile, aft right. Rotor RPM high.
Shooting at me. Aft right. Fly menu. Fly menu. F1. F1. F6.
Flight. Attack primary target and rejoin.
See, they're not doing it. F2. F1. They're stuck on me. Fly menu. F1. F5. F3.
Flight.
See, they've officially stopped listening to me.
And slave. Deslaving. Target in sight.
Must be out of range.
Blazing. Rocket quantity to 2.
5,000.
Lasers off. Blazing. Lasers off. Blazing. Lasers off. Engaging.
Alright, well, let's see if that RF Hellfire can hit that BTR. Oh my
Good
goodness,
effects on
it
target.
hit.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Alright, I want to get rid of everything
Laser
that's
on.
going to shoot at us.
Lasers off. Engaging.
There we go.
Those are good hits. Roger. Deslaved.
Let's see, what do we see? We got some, is that some soldiers? It is. Alright. Fly menu. F1. F1. F6.
Flight. Attack primary target and rejoin.
Uzi 2-1, passing waypoint
Target in
4
sight.
at 1,500.
Blazing. Lasers off. Blazing. Wazing gun.
John!
Firing. Lasers off. Target destroyed.
There
Uzi
we
2-1,
go.
tally artillery at bullseye 3-3-4 for 3.
What? Artillery?
Missile.
Uzi 2-1, defending Sam at bullseye 3-3-2 for 3.
Oh, the hips are inbound.
And slave. I'm deslaved.
They finally caught up, huh?
Missile. Forward.
2, contact bearing 050.1.
You know, that's a good question. Fly menu. F1. I mean, I heard him earlier. F1. F6.
Flight. Attack primary target and rejoin.
3, copy.
Oh, 3 answered.
2, roger.
2 answered.
2, rejoin. 4, copy.
Alright, well.
Slaving. Deslaving. Laser on. Roger, engaging. Engaging.
Contact bearing 340.0. 2. Contact bearing 348.0.
Lasers off. Good effects, good effects.
3. Refueling. 2. Contact bearing 303.0. 2. In position to the left.
Rotor RPM high.
Engage defensive.
We'll do it then.
Reload.
Still taking fire. Oh shit, I'm out of 30. That's the problem with the Robbie tanks. It's just not quite enough ammo.
2. Reload.
Alright, we're gonna give ourselves some space.
I'm up rockets.
4.
Alright, here are
And
the targets
slaving.
I want to shoot right now.
I'm deslaved.
Here we go.
Laser on. Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Alright, we got some rockets going. Now, we got a small problem. Can't get the wingmen to shoot, and we got lots of other things to blow
Slaving.
up.
I'm deslaved. Blazing.
Alright, what do we got left for weapons? Because I'm not confident. We got 24 rockets. I'm not confident that my wingmen are going to actually engage. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, where is he? Where is he, George? Oh, come on. I don't see the Scud launcher. I think that one is dead,
Lasers off. I'm deslaved.
isn't it?
Laser on.
Yeah, really. Oh, these guys are shooting too.
Lasers off. Deslaving. Blazing.
hopefully I can take those guys out with one pair of rockets.
Lasers off. Good effects, good effects.
Well, there's 6 down.
2, contact bearing 09047.
We'll go
2,
take them.
contact bearing 09047.
And slaving. I'm deslaved.
2, contact bearing 09047.
Laser on.
3, 2, contact bearing 08948. 3, contact bearing 08948. 2, 3, contact bearing 08746.
Lasers off. Good effects, good effects.
2, contact bearing 08947.
Oh, damaged myself.
2, contact bearing 08847.
Problem is, some of them are hiding in these bunkers.
Slaving. Deslaved. Laser on. Lasers off. Those are good hits.
All right.
Slaving. I'm deslaved. Laser on.
All right, he's hiding in a bunker too. There he is. Ooh, may not have given myself enough room here.
Lasers off. Good effects on target.
Oh, wasted a pair of rockets. Okay, I got one over here in a bunker.
Slaving.
Oh, I got 2 bunkers.
Deslaved.
Okay.
Laser on.
How many rockets I got left? 6. I gotta make them count. So I got wingmen that can't do anything. We'll get nice and close. There we go. Damaged enough that he's on fire, so I think that's good enough.
Lasers off. Deslaving. Laser on. Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Slayer 6, UAV reports light armor and trucks
Delost.
moving west on the highway south of the wreck hole.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I don't have any more ammo. I am out of ammo. Oh wait, I got 2 Hellfires. Okay.
Slaving. Deslaved. Target in sight.
Fly menu. F2. F1. F1. And he doesn't want to do anything. Alright.
OZ 2-1 is RTB at 1,100.
I think that's the only Scud launcher that's left. just don't know if I can hit him with an RF Hellfire. Because of where he's sitting.
Blazing. Lasers off. Firing.
Okay. We may be too close.
2, in position to the left.
What was that?
Slaving. I'm deslaved. Target acquired. DWASD. Laser on. And slave. Deslaved. Target in sight.
Seeker limit. Okay. We're too close.
Laser on.
Rotor RPM low.
Lasers off.
Alright. I wonder. These dudes are going to crash into me. Like, they won't change formation, right? They're sitting there with all their ammo.
DWASD. Laser on. Lasers off. Engaging.
See if it works.
Good effects on target.
Okay. I believe that is everything. We got all the SA-6 stuff over here,
Slaving. Deslaving.
right? The launchers.
Roger. Deslaving. Roger. I'm deslaved. Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Yeah, there's nothing left.
DWASD. Deslaved. Hellfire's up.
I do not see anybody left.
Roger. Slaving. I'm deslaved.
So, said the highway south of Aleppo had some bad guys. But I think that's it. I would say that is mission complete. We took out all the Scud launchers. Oh, what was that? Explosion. Guess we better be on the lookout for somebody shooting at us, huh? Oh, we got vehicles. Where are they? No, they're behind us.
Slaving. Deslaved.
Yeah, we don't have anything in front of us right now.
Roger. I'm deslaved.
All right. I think that's mission complete. Let's see here. How come it doesn't have Tough Times on there? You would think it would already be in there because that's where we took off from. We'll punch it in. I don't recommend doing this while you're flying. But it worked. There we go. Now we can go. Just flip this over here. Direct. And... Oh, Jesus, tree!
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
See, that's why I don't recommend doing it while you're flying. Here we go. F2. F1. Hold modes are great until they fly you right into the ground, right? So I would have expected some sort of radio call indicating that we were mission complete, but I did not hear any sort of radio call. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure we destroyed all the Scud launchers. Like normally I would keep better track BDA wise, because we knew there were 8. We'll check the results at the end of the mission. What time? 12:30. That's perfect. We'll land. I'll end the stream. We'll raid out to somebody. But after I land, we'll take a look at the results and see how it went. And we'll raid out. I'll call it a stream. Irene! Alright, how much further? 17 clicks, 4.5 minutes. Let's see if we can get there just a little bit quicker. Pull on some power, little aerodynamic trim, reduce the drag. Alright, trimmed out. Trim ball is centered. 98% power. It's about all we can give her, and we're getting about 125 knots with a little bit of a climb. That's not terrible. Aft cyclic, you can see, is causing that torque to go up, which I will say it's not that pronounced in the real aircraft. I mean, it's there, but it's not that pronounced. Like, a slight amount of aft cyclic isn't going to make your trim or make your power bump up that much. I'm at 97. I could do this all day long and it wouldn't make the power go up in a real helicopter because I'm not adding that much aft cycling, but you can see it climbed up there. I didn't move the collective at all. But then I nose it over and you see the torque drops way down, all the way down to 80%. It's yeah. Just something else that needs to be fixed. Yeah, there's the Barrow 1620. So we got a little bit of altitude, and it's 26 degrees C, so that kind of explains why we're in such a power deficit here. But all right, we're about 7Ks. Yeah, 7Ks out. We'll land back at the airfield and end the mission. Pulling in a lot of power. You see my my TGT. We're in the contingency power range right now. TGT's above 8. I think it's 810. Let's see. If I back off the power just a little bit. Let's see when it turns green again. Yep, it was about 810. Alright, I suppose I kill the radar. Fly menu. F5. F1. F1.
4. Inbound.
Dude, you expect me to be on the right radio? Fly menu. F5. F1. F1.
4. Inbound.
4. Fly heading 218, 40. QFE 28.29. Runway 28 to pattern altitude.
Yeah, right?
4. Cleared for visual. Contact tower. 4. Check landing gear. Wind 050 at 3 meters per second. Runway 28.
Meters per second. Because I know what that is.
Taxi to parking area.
Taxi to parking area. I believe I was parked over here. I was just going to stop on the runway, but... Ooh, my hovering needs some work. Man. Yeah, I know, Betty. Ooh, my hovering is ugly today. Alright, I think that's good enough. Everybody land. No, they're gonna have a midair right over me. Jesus. We're gonna have a midair right over top of me. Okay, Betty. Let's see. Let's see if I can make them tell them to land. Hey, yeah, no problem. Thanks for dropping by, and we will see you next time.
Flight. Attack primary target in RTB.
I have no other way to tell him to RTB. Machine, thanks for the follow, man, and welcome. Appreciate it.
Flight. RTB.
3, roger. 2, copy. 4, affirm.
None of them want to land. All right. Let's see how we did. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so we killed the straight flush radar. That was important. And then killed a bunch of other stuff. Here we go. Scud. Oh, the Scud fired. Oh, wait a minute. Is that? I don't think that's... Yeah, right? I think you did want my spot. Alright, so... Let's go through here and find these Scuds and see how many we killed. Shot, hit, kill. Okay, so 7-1 is killed. So that was a kill. 1, 2, 3. Filter for event. Ah, okay. There we go. See, I never messed with any of this stuff. Cool. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Now, I know we killed more than 3. How about this? We got BDA 1, 2. Three, 4, 5, 6. Did we miss a couple? So we got 2, 3, 4, 8, 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And here's 6. So we hit them all. Yeah, we hit them all. I mean, and I didn't see any Scud vehicles that looked like they weren't dead. So, anyway. All right. I guess that's enough. Thanks everybody for dropping by. It was interesting to try this ED generated mission and see how it worked out. I think I got some comments, but you know, y'all have heard most of my comments already. So we're gonna go ahead and see who all is out there. Raid out. Let's see. We got Snake Venom. Yeah, Snake Venom's up there. We're going to send you guys his way. So, thanks again for dropping by, everybody. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next week. I'm off to Switzerland for work for the weekend, and I'll be home Saturday night. So, hopefully, be streaming again on Monday. So, thanks again. Sorry, YouTube guys. Sorry you're not going to get on the... Sorry I won't get you guys on the raid here, but drop over to Twitch and check it out. All right. We will see you guys next time. Thanks again. Peace.